This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hi there, y'all. I is Eric Scripture Hands, and I is going to teach you from the Bible. 'Cause as you can see, I is the Bible. Today I'm here to explain to you all about parables. You see, Jesus told stories to explain things in a way that people would understand. And so he did go right ahead and use stories that explained all about God. These stories were called parables. The stories were always about things that people would know a heap of stuff about. Ordinary stories that were told to explain the extraordinary things about God. It was like they had a hidden meaning. Sort of like a treasure that you have to look for. Today's story explains all about caring for each other. So listen up, y'all, so that you can learn some important stuff. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, let it shine, let it shine.
Here, Billy, get up here, will you? The service has already started.
I don't care, 'cause it's always boring anyway.
It's not always boring, Billy. There's plenty to do, and if you're quiet, the adults don't even notice.
In my experience, the adults don't notice much at all.
What do you mean, Billy?
Well, the adults don't notice when someone is lonely or left out. They don't notice when the teenagers have problems. They think they've got attitude. And they don't notice when I'd like to have a nice drink of squash and a cake. And they're too busy talking.
Yes, I suppose so. No one noticed when a little girl in my class stopped saying much. I think home was making her sad. And even when her mummy was crying outside school, no one noticed that either. I held the little girl's hand and she squeezed it back.
When my mum walks past that man on the underground, the one who sits there all day and looks really dirty, she never seemed to notice him either. And I was never allowed to stroke his dog. But once, when she wasn't looking, I slipped them a biscuit to share. I think they both enjoyed that.
I think adults not noticing is 'cause they've got busyness.
Yeah, but they notice quick enough when they want to.
How come?
Well, like when you're watching too much telly.
Or eating too many sweets.
Or not doing your homework. They soon notice then.
Anyway, Billy, shall we go and play pirates under the pews? They're busy enjoying the songs, and when the music has stopped, we can sit quietly and pretend to have a picnic. No one will notice.
Polly?
Yeah, Billy?
What do you think it means when Jesus says, "Go and do likewise"?
I think it means go and do things like Jesus does them.
And Jesus was always noticing others and caring about them, wasn't he?
Yes, Billy, you're right.
Let's go, shall we?
Yeah.